Hi guys, my name is Laura Julia and welcome to my channel. First of all, I think but it will be more respectful that I promised you guys about to post a video on Monday, and it's on Tuesday, and I'm recording that video now because I was not feeling well, personal problems, and now I feel better to record this video and post for you. Today we're gonna talk about a turn of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Yes, I was mistaking the names. A Court of Thorns and Roses from Sarah J. Maas, and I have read this book in Portuguese. And the rest of the series, because it's a series, we named it ACOTAR, and in Portuguese the name is Corte de Espinhos e Rosas. And I think this cover in Portuguese it's beautiful. In English, I don't know. I don't think it's so beautiful as in Portuguese, but okay. And I will try to do a braid. I washed my hair yesterday. I don't know which braid I will try to do because, as I said, I was not feeling well, so I planned just the book I will talk about in the video, but the rest I don't know. So the book is about Feyre, and the first book is about Feyre and her sisters Elaine and Nista, and their father, I don't remember his name, but okay, it's not so important. And when they were very young, very little, like children, their mother died and told Feyre to take care of her sisters. And Feyre is the youngest sister, the youngest daughter. So when her mother died, she was very young, and she was forced to hunt a lot of things to keep her family alive, like food, things to sell, to, I don't know how can I say in English, but like to make some like commercial things about, like, you know, when someone tries to give you something for another thing. I don't remember the name of this, but it's like this: to give something and to receive something for this little favor or this little thing. So she started doing it, and she kept her family alive for years and years. And when one day she was the florist, yes, I think it's florist, hunting, she was like kept for an I don't remember the name. Fire, I don't know, but in a person with magical powers, and has a lot of books of Sarah J. Maas, and she was kept by this person, this animal with these magical powers, and she was forced to go to Britain, the the side of these magical things, magical persons, animals, and a lot of this shit. And was very, very scary in the beginning. And it's a fantasy book, so it's normal in the beginning for you to wait a lot of things to happen. But I promise it's a good book. And she was forced to go there, and is when she met Tamlin. Tamlin is the first guy that she will stay and meet and know more about, and she will stay at his house. And I don't think it's good to say about my opinions, say more about my opinions, but I don't like him since the beginning of the book. I didn't like him, and I don't know. I will let you read the book and have your own opinions about him. But for me, he's crazy, and I don't understand his head. I don't understand a lot of things he did during the book and in the next books, because in Portuguese we say vaso ruim não quebra fácil. Like bad things will stay a lot of time in your life, a lot of time alive, so it's very difficult to deal with it. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my god, I really don't know what I will do in my hair. I think I will just do the fish braid, because I think it's beautiful and I have no idea about what I'm doing. But yes, the first book's not so good. I didn't like so much. The second book is better, and I will post a video about it tomorrow. And the first book, like, I don't have too much to say, because Farah still is oh my fucking god, Farah is a human, so she can do a lot of things, but she stays with Tamlin. They like fell in love, but not fell in love because he was keeping her like locked at his house. So I don't think it's healthy, a good relation, but okay. But yeah, she met Lucian. Lucian is another like kind of magical person, and he's cool. I like him. He's a good person. I think the only bad thing about him is that he is very close to Tamlin, and he like does everything Tamlin asks, and I don't think it's so healthy, but okay. And then we discover a little bit more about Britain, and it's a cool place to live. I would like to visit one day. But the story gets better in the next books, because we have a lot of action, we know more about her past, we know more about the bad creatures, think it's creators of this universe. And I must say that a lot of characters from Saturday Mass are connected, and their little worlds are connected too. So I recommend you to read because they are good fantasy books. And yeah, I know this part will stay like strange here, but I can do a lot of things. I didn't told you what I'm doing. The fishbone, like you divide your hair into parts. I think I will put in English here what I'm doing, but you divide your hair into parts and you push a little part of your hair and put in another part that is divided, and you do this like the whole braid. It's easy. It's just pushing and putting the other part. I think it's easier than do like the normal braid. Yeah, I'm not with a lot of patience now, so we stay like this. And you do the same in the other part of the hair. I will try to do with this little part of my hair, but I know will be not so good. Yes, so you divide your hair into parts and you push a little part of it and put in another side. You push a little part of the divided part and put with the other part. Just this. It's very easy. It's easier than the traditional braid with 3 parts. It's beautiful. Like just push and put. Push a little part and put in another part, another side. Push a little part and put in another side. So I don't think it's like the book have a lot of things to tell because, as I said, it's the first book of a series. But it's cool to see Farah, like knowing more places and meeting new people. And I think in the beginning a lot of people will not like her sisters, and I don't like them even when I finish the whole series. And the story will like start happening in the end of the book, like it's Sarah, totally Sarah, starting putting more action in the like final pages. Like the book has 600 pages, and when rest like 100 pages will start happening a lot of things, and you will feel like, oh my god, you will think and feel like, oh my freaking god, how these characters will organize this mess and how they will deal with the problems, how it will end. And you start reading, and it gets so good. But yeah, it's crazy, guys. It's very crazy. But it's a very good book. It's a very good fantasy. I thought it would be a little bit more difficult to talk about this fantasy in English. But no, it's easy. It's difficult to read in English because I have a card of Silver Flames in English, and when I bought that book, it was very difficult for me to read, and I was stressed with Nesta, so I didn't finish to read. One day I will finish, I don't know. I just don't like her. I don't like many of Sarah J. Maas characters, and it's okay, guys. I think this braid is a little bit more beautiful than the other, and I would try to do something better with the braid, with everything in my hair. Yeah, the first book has nothing like so special to tell because it's just the first book of fantasy, and in the beginning, as I said, will be difficult for you to understand what is happening because like it's fantasy and you will have to introduce the person to the world, and you need to understand what is happening and understand like the beginning of the story. But I promise it's a very good book. It's like my second fantasy that I have read since I started reading. The first one was, oh my god, I don't know the name in English. Red Queen. Yes, I remember the name. Thank God. But it was Red Queen, the first fantasy, but ACOTAR is so much more about romance, and I like because of it. The characters are beautiful, like Reason, Cassian, and Israel, but they will just appear in the second book. And Emery, Morrigan, and a lot of other magical characters will just appear in the second and third book, like Akomath, a court of mist and fury, and Akowar, a court of, oh my god, a court of wings and ruin. Yes, I was not remembering the name in English, so I needed to see in Portuguese to remember. But they are very good books and have an extra book. Oh my god. A Court of Ice and Stars. I don't know the name in English, I can't remember now, but in Portuguese is A Corte de Gelo e Estrelas, a Cofaz, I think. Yes, A Court of Frost and Starlight. Yes, A Court of Frost and Starlight. Probably Starlight, I think. And in Portuguese is A Court of A Corte de Gelo e Estrelas. And the rest of books A Corte de Névoa e Fúria e A Corte de Asas e Ruína. For the Brazilian ones that are watching this video. So finished the other braid that was not so good in my opinion, so I tried to do something better. I think it's a little bit more beautiful now. Oh my god. Okay. Ended up like this. It's a very beautiful braid. I love it. And yes, my hair will stay like this. I have nothing like so beautiful or to do with this part because yes, guys, happens is the life. So it ended up like this, and I hope you guys liked my video. I hope you read A Court of Thorns and Roses, because after A Court of Thorns and Roses we have Throne of Glass, which I recorded a video about it, and it's a very good fantasy. I love Throne of Glass. I will post more videos about this series, and I will divide in playlists for ACOTAR or just Sarah J. Maas and the Throne of Glass. I don't know, you can put the suggestions in the comments. Put in the comments, yes, all the comments, whatever. So I hope you guys liked my video. I'm so sorry for posting this so late, and yeah, I'm feeling better now. Read A Court of Thorns and Roses. The universes are intertwined, I think is this word. So they are very good books. They are cool. The write is, it's good to read, like you read it easily. Fantasy, I will repeat, it's difficult in the beginning because they have to introduce you the universe, what is happening, the magical creatures. You understand, guys? They have to introduce you the things that are happening. They have to explain a lot of things, but since you enter in the universe, it gets very funny, very cool, because you enter in another dimension, and it's very good. That's why I love fantasy books. And ACOTAR have a lot of romance, and if you look for and search on Pinterest about fan arts, you will find a lot of fan arts of Farah and the rest of characters of Tamlin, but spoiler alert, you will find a lot of things about the rest of the books, and I don't recommend you to try to search now. So if you have someone that have read before, you ask this person to send you the fan arts of the characters, if you want to know how they looks like. So you ask someone first, but even in the other fantasy books or about other authors, you first ask a friend that have read before the book to send you the informations that you want, so you will not be surprised by a spoiler and will not like not ruin, but make your experience of reading like bad experience, will not transform something good into something bad. You will still have a good experience, and you will know like if what you imagined it's similar to the book, or what people have imagined too. So I hope you like it. I hope you have a good morning, good evening, good night, and I will post videos like the same way as I usually post. I'm so sorry for being late, and I hope you have a good week and wish you the best things of life. So see you tomorrow. For my Brazilian friends, gente, tenham um bom dia, uma boa tarde, uma boa noite. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Ignorem a minha franjinha, porque eu não tenho muito o que fazer com ela, mas tudo bem. E até amanhã. Eu vou continuar postando os vídeos normalmente. Só foi um pequeno deslize, entendeu? Mas já estamos aqui de volta. Tô me sentindo melhor. E é isso. Tenha uma boa semana, né? E desejo a vocês tudo de melhor dessa vida. Bye, tchau!